I was last here, November 29th, 1944. That's when I came to your town. And the hospitality and the courtesy was just overwhelming. Now I know y'all had undergone 4 years of difficult, tyrannical time and just been relieved from that. And you had reason to be somewhat exuberant. But you were so far beyond that. Your welcoming heart and spirit touched me immediately. Here we are fighting a war, and here I am facing these friendly, loving voices. And that was such a comparison to me, because here I am coming in, a soldier, very weary, uncertain. The next few days I've got to move up to the front, moving forced in the bottom of the ball. But your presence reminded me of the finer things in the world, you. And I'll never, never forget that. I'm extremely grateful for the attitude that the people of this community showed at that time. Food was everywhere. You all gave me food. We had food, but you kept bringing it in. And I've never seen so much beer and wine. Y'all had beer and wine stored somewhere because we had it. And the love just permeated all of our men. Imagine that. These are soldiers going to war, and yet they wanted to, had to, you forced them into thinking of you. And so they were saying, what can we do before we left in 9 days to go down the road to the Battle of the Bulge on the road. And so they thought, well, these are men, 20, 25 years old. What can we do for this community to let them know in some little way of our gratitude for what they're doing for us? And so somebody came up with the idea of a sign. And that was approved, and I remember the sign was the name of the community. Ashel. Little America. That was going to be the sign. I was a forward observer for our battalion. I had to go up front to pick the place where the troops would settle down next, on Le Mans and Eupen.
Sir, I'm sorry.
So I never knew whether the sign was ever made or not. And all these years I've been wondering whether our dear friends ever got the message of how deeply and sincerely we felt about you good people. So I'm on this trip. That's the first thing I wanted to know. Did they ever put the sign, even for a day? I'd be grateful for it, because at least the people who lived at that time would know it and hopefully pass on to the subsequent generations of how we felt. Now, the feeling, this is what, 75 years, and very seldom day passed that I didn't relate the communication between this community and the Army. When you needed us, we were there. But just as importantly, when we needed you, you certainly were there. And I thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah, that were very nice words, sir.
Well, I can go on and on. I'd rather